Dear brothers and sisters in Pan-Africanism, good morning, good afternoon. I will even say good evening, depends where you are. Camarade de Calafo of Empire Françafrique, the Pan-Africanist movement against the colonial French currency, franc CFA, which is still in use in 14 African countries, plus Comoros with the Comorian franc. Talking to you today from Australia. Please receive our greetings of brotherhood wherever you are on earth. Today, I'm not talking about the colonial currency, which when I do occur in French. Talking in English today is to reach my brothers and sisters beyond the Francophonie zone. I'm talking today about the summit that's been held this week in Paris under the leadership of the French government. That was about all Africa. This summit reminds me the Berlin Conference, 1884, 1885, when Africa was divided between the Western countries. And worth to note, that time we were not invited. In 2021, 21st centenary, when the world is in a chaos, hit by the coronavirus, when all the conversations are about the new order. Yeah, I say the new order. You know what is the new order? Do you? This is the time African countries gather in France begging for aid. Is that part of a new order? Deciding the future of 1 billion next to 500 million Africans for another 100 years. Is that part of the new order? Worth asking. For instance, we are 54 countries in Africa. Why can't we find somewhere in Africa talk about our struggle and find our solutions, our own solutions? And when it's worth asking the rest of the world, why can't we do that in Africa in order to make a fair deal for Africans? Most of us know the answer because we are not united, because of lack of leadership. Kwame Nkrumah said earlier, more than 40 years ago, that Africa must unite or perish. What's happening? It's an insult to our Africans all around the world. But sadly, it's not surprising because this is part of the Françafrique. Françafrique is the most incestuous system that the world has never experienced. It's fueled by corruption, by dictatorship, by nepotism. And Africans are the ones who suffer. It has to stop. It hurts to learn that the GDP of all Africa is next to nothing compared to many single countries on earth. When we have the youngest population on earth and so many resources. Our founders of Pan-Africanism had a dream of a better Africa, of a united nation of Africa, of a unique currency, of an African army, of a unique policy regarding mining, petrol, gas. For so long, their dreams been betrayed by poor leadership, by hypocrisy. It is time for us, the young generation, North, West, South, East, to stand up and to fight for a better Africa. We have the ultimate duty to make their dream come true. We have to fight for a better Africa, for good governance, for equity between African citizens. It is time all the movements, organizations, we must all come together to build a strong support, a strong electoral to elect Pan-Africanist leaders at the head of our nations. It's a must. We won't have any excuses toward the young generation, toward our children. We need to understand if the developed country really want and are sensitive toward Africa, they will help Africa with the Marshall Plan, the same one that developed the European nations after the Second War. They are not going to do that, are they? If they want Africa to be developed, they will never, ever support corrupt government, dictatorship. They won't, but they are doing. This is a clear message to all the African people that no one will build Africa, only us, Africans. And Africans living outside Africa, we must always remember that the respect we deserve, we will never get that until Africa is developed. It's a time to say enough is enough. God bless Africa. God bless Pan-Africanism.